Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, March 24th, 2025. So, on the first official day of the Canadian election, did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And did it turn out to be an invigorating Monday crossword?
It turned out to be a breeze.
Oh, good. A breeze is in 63 across, severe wind, gale.
It was not a gale.
It was not a gale? Okay.
No, but it was a breeze.
It was a breeze.
For me, I didn't find it too difficult.
Yeah, I got through it. Perhaps I wasn't entirely focused on it as I was working on it. And there were a few places where I sort of wandered off, like 8 across, Odysseus's favorite dog. I went for Astro because it was 5 letters long, and I knew it started with an A. And that sounded like a great name for a dog.
Especially Odysseus's dog.
I'm pretty sure that the Thin Man had a dog called Astro.
No, Asta.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. I didn't even get that right. Okay. So yes, but it was Argos rather than Astro.
Yes.
Somebody has a dog named Astro.
Yes.
I don't know who they are, but I'm hoping that they will appear in the crossword tomorrow.
It's George Jetson.
Oh, right. Of course. Mm-hmm. My hero. How could I forget? Uh-huh. We had 14 across. Blank gold, the pretzel brand, was rolled. Rold.
Yes.
So I want to know what happened to the other LE of rolled.
I have no idea. I have seen that brand in the store.
Yes.
Gold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And 17 across, Londoner or Liverpudlian informally was a Brit.
That is correct.
I love the word Liverpudlian.
Or is it Puddian?
Liverpudlian?
Or Pudlian.
Actually, there's an L in it, isn't it? It's Liverpudlian.
That's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have anyone from Liverpool who's listening to this, but if they are, could you please just send us a quick audio indicating who you are? As in, I'm a Liverpudlian, or I'm a Liverpudlian, or whatever, however it should be properly pronounced.
Pudlian.
You're sure it's Pudlian?
I'm almost certain, yes.
All right, well, we're going to wait for our Liverpool contingent to write in. Or if not, we may just have to go to ChatGPT. Uh-huh. There was a theme in this crossword.
There was. There's a cute little theme. 3 themed clues and a revealer. The first one was 20 across. Something you might step on before or after a shower. And that was bathroom scale. 33 across was a set of ethical standards, which was a moral compass. And then finally 57 across, 41 across, which was person who has reached near mythical status. And that was living legend.
Yes.
And 57 across was the revealer, which was here, there, and everywhere, or where to find the themed clues ends. And that was all over the map. And if you look at the ends of the themed clues, they definitely are on a map. Bathroom scale, moral compass, and living legend.
Yes.
Legend, compass, and scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So just a very nice little Monday theme.
Yep. And I presume they tried other things like contour lines and then threw those out when they couldn't get them to work.
Probably.
But the effect they had here was very nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, we had some other great clues. I was just astonished, though, by 62 across. Character in Frankenstein films who doesn't appear in the Mary Shelley novel, Igor.
That's right.
The star of Frankenstein isn't in it?
He's not the star.
Igor, of course he is.
He's the loyal sidekick.
Fetch me a brain, Igor. I am shocked. I am just shocked that that is the case. Did you know that?
No, but it was 4 letters, so I thought, gotta be Igor.
Right. Yes, that's true.
It couldn't be the doctor. It couldn't be, the monster. No, it had to be Igor.
Yep. I'm probably going to have to be sitting down when I do these crosswords from now on, so I don't keel over in shock like I did when I read that. 8 down, President Lincoln was Abraham.
Yep.
That was a gimme.
Yeah, that was not too hard.
I'm assuming for most Americans that was a gimme.
I would think so. I would hope so.
But I can't say for sure.
10 down was definitely not a gimme for me. Call of Duty handle. Example. Gamer tag.
Yes.
I have no idea what a gamer tag is.
It's probably the name that you're known by while you're playing the game.
Oh.
So I was going to ask you what your gamer tag is, but I guess you don't have one.
I do
since
not.
you don't know what it is.
What is your gamer tag?
Fastest pun in the Northeast.
Oh, yeah.
That's my gamer tag. It's not really warranted, but I'm sticking with it anyway.
Okay.
And then we had 12 down, 9-digit ID, SSN.
That has certainly been in the puzzle a lot lately.
Right. But, it has not shown up as many times as you would think.
Really?
Yes, it has shown up a total of 226 times. I would have thought it was 10 times that. And interestingly, the very first time it appeared was in 1991.
Wow.
And I'm assuming that SSN, Social Security numbers, existed before then.
Oh, yeah. They came in like with the Roosevelt administration, I believe.
I just wonder why.
During the Depression, like the 1930s or 40s.
Right. Maybe they just thought it was too easy or something. I don't know. I was just very surprised to see that it did not make an appearance before 1991.
Maybe they didn't use abbreviations as much as they do now, because they use quite a few abbreviations.
Yes.
Maybe that was not as prevalent back in the 40s and 50s and 60s.
Well, there's been one Social Security number appearing when Maleska was editor, and all the rest of them are shorts or Fagliano, and then back to shorts. So not quite sure what was happening there.
Interesting. But lately, hasn't it been in lately a lot? It seems like every other day we have SSN.
Yes, it's definitely been climbing. Yeah, this has been, well, this year hasn't been that much, but like 2023 and 2024, it had quite a few. It had 20, maybe 22 or so in 2023. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's twice a month.
At least twice, yeah.
We had, getting back to 20 across, something you might step on before or after a shower. I just assumed it was going to be a mat.
Well, that's what I thought too, but of course you had too many squares for bath mat.
Not for me, because you see, you step on a bath mat and then you slip. And so I had bath mat. Worked out quite well until it didn't, because I needed the first letter after bath to be an R for 21 down, color of two stripes on the flag de España. And that was Rojo.
Rojo.
Thank you. It'll always be Rojo to me, though. It's probably going to give me away when we travel to Spain.
Yeah.
And I'll say something like, I like the Rojo effect. The fact that I'll have preceded the word Rojo with the I like the could also be a tip-off.
Yeah, that'd be a real giveaway.
Rojo, you say.
I also thought that 2 down was interesting. Knight blank. Medieval character wandering in search of adventure. Knight errant.
Yes.
Have you heard of that?
Yes. I've watched lots of Monty Python shows.
Oh.
And so I am definitely familiar with the knight errant.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure what the derivation is. I mean, it sort of looks like a combination of making a mistake and going on an errand.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know the etymology of it, but knight errant.
Well, I've heard that word errant before. It means something related to error.
Right. Yes, but this is
errant in that, or
right.
Was mistaken.
But I think this has a different meaning, unless maybe the knight is lost and has been making a bunch of mistakes, and that's why they're a knight errant. But I think it's more like part of errand.
Oh, okay.
But we did need that T because of 28 across. K-pop group with, and I stopped at that point because it had to be BTS.
Yes.
But then I decided to keep reading just for the, just to be on the safe side, with an army of followers, and that was BTS.
You bet. It's always BTS.
Always BTS, yeah. I think that's their motto, always BTS. 38 down was interesting. 38 down was the boys and the bear for 2. TV dramas.
Yes.
Have you watched The Bears?
The Bear?
Sorry, The Bear.
No, I haven't watched The Boys or The Bear.
Okay.
No.
I wonder why it isn't The Bears. I guess if I'd watched it, I'd know, and maybe they didn't want to get confused with a football team.
Perhaps. No, I'm pretty sure it's not about a football team.
Okay. We had 48 down, greasy hair ointment. I had it starting with a P, and I thought, I think I know this one. It's like promenade or something. And it was pomade.
Pomade.
Pomade? From the same people who brought you Rojo?
Yes, I suppose.
And so I was very pleased that I was able to fill that out.
Very good.
Rather expeditiously. That rarely happens.
I didn't even know they made pomade anymore. But I think back in the 50s and 60s, it was, I think maybe the 40s and 50s, it was more prevalent. But
well, I mean, I'm wearing it right now.
Oh, you
can't
are
you tell?
not. You are not.
Hey, our listeners won't know. Help maintain the illusion.
Okay.
I am wearing pomade, or
Pomade.
whatever it is, marmalade, pomade. It's in my hair. Actually, I guess if it was marmalade, that would be bad. That D of pomade, or pomade, pomade, ran into 66 across, Norse god of war, Odin. See, he's the king of the gods, right? He's sort of the all-father. And so I didn't realize he had to do like double duty as god of war.
Once again, I put in the wrong god because I thought, god of war, that'd be Thor, right? He's the one with the big hammer and always fighting. And
well, that's true. Well, I mean...
And like you say, Odin is king of the gods. Is he also the god of war?
Are you getting your information from Marvel again?
I just thought that was... I just thought it was Thor, but...
Well, to become the king of the gods, presumably you had to fight everybody else and win.
I suppose.
So he certainly wouldn't have been a slouch when it comes to attacking other people.
But I mean, like, Ares is the god of war, but he is not the king of the gods.
Well, it's a different...
I know.
Those are the Greeks.
But...
the Greeks have a different way of doing things.
I guess.
I mean, Zeus wouldn't be... I mean, Zeus defeated the Titans, right? So clearly he also had warrior chops, as it were.
I suppose, yes.
But I guess I'll just have to live with Odin being Norse god of war. The thing is, it's like a prime minister who's both prime minister and minister of defense. It's just like, come on, pick one portfolio and stick with it. You're prime minister, delegate. I think Odin should have done the same. He should have said, I'm going to just be the all-father and you be the god of war. But perhaps they didn't have as many gods as they do now.
Perhaps not.
I'm not sure how many they have now, to be perfectly honest. We had cartoon collectible, a cell, CEL. Yep. Always a gimme.
Yep, that's always a good Monday clue.
I wonder when cell first appeared. Let's see if they did that before 1991. 1952. Oh. Ooh, where was Clued celebrated.
Abbreviation.
Abbreviation for celebrated. And then abbreviation for famous. Abbreviation for solemnized. Solemnized?
Solemnized.
Solemnized.
Huh. Now, distinguished.
It first showed up...
Famed.
Yeah, so there was a big gap. 1952 it appeared, then 1954. Then there was a 7-year gap before it appeared as solemnized, and they said, let's not do that for a bit. And 2 years later, it shows up as famous. This was all with Margaret Farrar. She liked her cell. But
when did it start talking about cartoons?
1975.
Oh.
We can thank Jordan S. Lasher for that under Wang. So Wang apparently steered it into the filmmaking business. Cartoon. And then we have, in 1980, Relative of Far, Fahr, was Cell. Whoa, that's definitely
like Fahrenheit and so... No.
Oh, Celsius. You're right. Fahrenheit. Oh, that's awful. This was under
And
Molesca.
that was a Monday clue.
Boy, people complain about, crosswordese nowadays. Relative of far, F-A-H-R. Yeah, you're right, with no indication that it's an abbreviation.
Yeah.
I figured it was the name of somebody.
Oh,
In fact, I was thinking it was the editor Farrar's lost sister or something. Farrar and Far. Wow. Mm-hmm. Those crosswords were tough in those days.
They were. Mm-hmm.
But this,
And they had to do them on paper.
yes, well, in a way that would be good, right? Because you'd fill it in and you could pretend that you got it right, even if it wasn't correct.
Okay.
I mean, you could convince you.
Until the next day when you could check your answer.
I
was totally wrong.
I wouldn't bother. I'd just be like, I solved it yesterday. It was great, 100%. And then I hummed a little song to myself in celebration and in anticipation of the later arrival of the app that would do the same thing.
Right. Got it.
All right. Well, I think that is probably it for today.
Okay.
For this crossword, a debut by Victor Schmidt.
Very nice, Victor.
Yes, well done. And that is it for today, other than to note the fact that tomorrow is Tuesday, which means it'll be time for Triplet Tuesday. So we hope all listeners will gather around their favorite listening device and listen in, tune in, and try and participate as best you can. And we'll be back to do that and talk about tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.